Hello, and yes, welcome back to another live stream, guys. Now, it has been quite some time since we've done one of these. I know we've done the Christmas special, but in terms of like doing the series, it's been, what was it, the end of October, I think we finished up. So we're back for season 2, Movie Bug, Movie Talk. So I'm really excited to be back to come chat to you guys. Hopefully, we're going to have a few people here. And yeah, we're going to crack on. My first guest is someone who, me and him, ever since we done, I think it was episode 25 of my last series, we've been talking about doing another one ever since then. So I was so excited that he said yes to coming on today, and that is Mr. Blue View.
Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Good, thanks. How are you?
I'm doing very well, mate. Thank you so much for coming back on. It's always a pleasure.
Yeah, it's good to be here. Good to be back. Really good to be back.
We were saying backstage, this is like your first YouTube thing for a while, isn't it?
Yeah, I was looking earlier. I think it's 6 months or something crazy. So yeah. It's been quite a long time. But no, it's good to be back. Really good to be back. Yeah, really nice.
Well, I'm happy to have you here, mate. It's always a pleasure to catch up with you. I mean,
really good. Yeah, we do. It's always a pleasure. But yeah, looking forward to it.
What are you thinking with YouTube? You thinking of coming back anytime soon, or?
I don't want to say yes or no, but no, I will. Probably next summer when I've got free time, because just up to then it's just kind of crazy. I'm going to South America as well, so it's just gonna be a bit crazy. Yeah, but no, I will be back one day. One day.
Nice. Well, hey, we'll do. We've got a good hour and a half here to chat some movies, so hopefully we get a lot of people by. We've got a few people here already. We'll look at some of the questions now. The first question up, I get asked this all the time. When will your Blu-ray collection video be up? I get asked this all the time. I swear, it's like my people just always want to see me go through my entire collection, but it really hasn't changed much.
Yeah, neither is mine actually. I got a few of those on my YouTube a few months ago, and I will do one, but I've not bought loads in the past year. I find I've bought a few little things, but not crazy, not a crazy amount.
Yeah, that's the thing with my first, like last year when I done my 2021 Blu-ray collection video, I got all the premiums, Criterions, Arrows, so I was quite excited to make that video. Whereas this year, I genuinely haven't got loads of different films in my collection.
Yeah, same as me. I've bought the odd Criterion, the odd new release, but yeah, I've not gone as crazy as I have over the past few years. Some years I literally bought things nearly every day, but no, I'm kind of trying to slim my collection now. Just get rid of all the deadwood and just only have movies that I really like want to rewatch and really care about, really care for.
No, I agree. I've sort of got a similar approach now with my collecting, I must say.
Definitely.
Mr. Jack Logan, bring your own popcorn is here. Hello, mate.
Hello.
And I really like movies plus games is here. Spans Awesome Gaming is here as well. Hello, mate. It's going very well, thank you. Jenna, hell yeah, season 2. Woohoo. First episode.
It's an honour to be on the first episode as well, by the way. It's really cool to be on the first episode. So I mean,
I'll hold it back because it took quite a while to get you on the first, like all of the streams I was doing last year. So hey, first time around this time.
It's good to be back.
And hello, Jim O'Connor. Oh, Playtendo guy's here. Hello, mate.
Hello.
And we've also got
Winslow.
Winslow, sorry.
Winslow. An OG.
Blue View faves of 2021. Favorite movies?
Tough one. I think it's Last Night in Soho 2021. It is. Yeah. I think that would be up there. I think Spider-Man, that was 2021 as well. That would be up there. I think Encanto from recent memories, probably the best one I watched in the past few months. But I'd need to go over everything. But I think Encanto, in terms of the last few months, is one that when I watched it, started off I wasn't sure, but as it went on, I was just like, you know what, this is just absolute quality. It was brilliant in my opinion. It was so good.
Yeah, I really enjoyed that film as well because we had that and Raya last year from Disney.
Raya and Last Dragon as well. Really good. I think Luca, that was 2021 as well.
Yeah,
isn't it?
Pixar, that was awesome.
I think that's probably a weaker Pixar, but still like really good. Not in like the top top Pixar's, but still like really.
I think it falls around the middle of my Pixar.
Yeah,
ranking.
I'd say it's quite middling, but still middling in Pixar is still like really good.
It made my top 10 of the year. I loved it, and I think Encanto was just outside my top 10, but I saw like 105 films or something, so that's pretty.
Last year was probably. I did not see many films last year. I must have seen like 14 new releases, 30 or something. Not as many as I usually do. But there was still some really good movies. But I was hoping No Time to Die would be on there, but I just wasn't a fan of that one, sadly. As much as others, anyway. But no, I still liked it. But I think there's the Suicide Squad as well was a really good one. I thought that was a really good one. Again, a film when it started off, I wasn't sure, but as it went on, I was like, this is with the giant starfish as well. That was just, it was excellent. Yeah.
Did you watch Zack Snyder's Justice League?
Yeah, that's another one. It's hard to consider that a 2021 movie because it's obviously not, but it is at the same time. But no, honestly, that as much as I hate to bite my words, I wasn't hopeful for that one, and I was saying, it's not going to be great, and I have to go back on my word and say, you know what, it was good. It was really good.
I'm exactly the same position on that one, mate.
You know, it was a bit embarrassing, but you have to admit your mistakes, don't you? You can't. It was really good. I loved it. Thought there wasn't much wrong with it, really. I really enjoyed it. It was just a bit long, and that's it, really.
Yeah. No, I completely agree. Surprised the hell out of me, I've got to say.
Yeah, it was brilliant.
I don't know if this one's aimed at you because I don't own the Volume 1 set of this. We get the Columbia Classics Volume 2.
I don't have the first one.
No, neither do I. So that's probably going to be a no from both of us then.
No, I don't know. No, I haven't got that. I think I've seen it. Is it like a big box thing? I think. Yeah, I've seen that, but I've not. I know I don't own that.
Yeah. Bring your own popcorn. How are you both doing? Both doing good. Yeah.
Yeah, we're good. Working a lot at the moment, but it's just a grind, isn't it? But no, I'm good. Had a lovely Christmas. You know, just hope you all had a lovely Christmas as well. But yeah, no, it's just going well. Just grinding really at the end of the day. It's good.
Yeah.
Oh, it's good. It's good.
Same here, man. It's like wake up in the morning, off to work.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah, no,
get what you can done.
You know, yeah, definitely.
What new vids are you doing this year? Well, do you want to answer first, Matt?
I think you've probably got more than me. But I think some of the main ones would be, you know, a sort of video. If I come back, I would probably change a lot about how I do videos, and I would probably just say off the bat that I'm not going to be that consistent because, you know, I'm going to South America, then I'm going to university, and But no, I'm probably going to go to the University of Essex. Well, if I go to university, and there's an HMV there, CX in Colchester, so can always make videos there. But no, I'd obviously make a collection video, a bit of just a few updates here and there. But no, nothing planned. But I will come back and I will do some stuff. I think I've just kind of got up the swing of it, and not lost motivation, but just kind of hit a block, and I was like, you know what, I need to do different things with it now, and I've started a business for myself, a shoe reselling business, which has been going really well.
Oh, nice.
But yeah, I've just kind of got the swing of it. But I still, you know, go on Facebook, still watch all the videos.
Yeah.
You know, Big Paulie, Jamie Powell, whatever, Alex Pitt, that sort of thing. I just don't find myself commenting and, you know, all of that. But no, I still pay attention. I still love movies, but you know, a very long answer. But no, there will be new videos and there will be some good stuff coming.
Yeah. Well, no, that's. Sure. I mean, hey, but you know, life happens. That's the thing.
Yeah, that's the thing. You know, it's kind of scary. I'm growing up fast. Like I started my channel, I think when I was 14, and I'm 18 now, and it just like when I was started, I had a lot of time because I was at school, but I, you know, still the weekends, I had the evenings. But now it's like you work, you get back, and I'm just too tired to make videos because where I'm working, it is blooming tiring. It really is. It does drain you. It's good, but it's draining. You know, that's the thing.
That's it. I mean, I've been meaning to make a Scream. I saw Scream on Friday, and I've been meaning to make a review of it. But like over the weekend, it's like it's my only free time, really.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah. And I think sorry, I didn't mean to butt in. No,
go for it.
I think I was making some videos just for the sake of making videos rather than actually wanting to make them. And that kind of like, there's a few videos I watch back on now. I'm like, should I delete these because they're just not very good. They're just not good at all. And I just think some of the quality of some video just wasn't good enough. And yeah, I'll be back and I'll be sure to put a lot of time into the videos. But yeah, definitely. No, yeah, I think it's a great question though.
Yeah. The next one is: have you heard of Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
Yes, I have.
Yeah. Have you seen any of the movies?
I think I've seen one of them. I think the first one. I bought the Blu-ray in Poundland. Well, I put it on, like the new one, and I wasn't a fan. And I think when I was a kid, I saw the old one, but I honestly can't remember it like well.
Yeah,
I remember enjoying it. That's it really.
I'm not a big fan on the new two at all, to be honest. In fact, I thought the second one was garbage. But I don't mind the one. Is it from the 80s or the 90s?
Yeah,
that one's okay.
Yeah. No, it's good fun. I remember as a kid watching it, and I was entertained anyway. But it's not something I'd write home about, and it's not something I'd probably get on physical, really.
No.
Yeah,
that's fair. Blueview's favorite movies of all time.
Always. This one always comes up.
It does. We'll do it once. If it comes up again, then we'll leave that.
Yeah, it's just a tough one because it's always changing. And I actually got asked this the other day by one of my colleagues, just what your favorite films. But I always struggle to say. But I think probably Whiplash is probably one of the best. I think top three I'll do: Whiplash, Empire Strikes Back.
Yeah,
and the other one's just open. I just don't know. There's so many films I still need to see. And I just can't comment really.
That's it. I'm the same, man. It's like the movie. It just always changes.
Yeah. It's changed so many times. It's unbelievable. Unbelievable.
Sophie's here. Hello, Sophie.
Hello.
Sophie comes by for all the streams, so it's nice to have you back here, Sophie. It is Matt. Hopefully not made a balls up. Oh yeah, no, it is Matt. That is your name.
yeah, that is my name. Yeah.
The Suicide Squad is my favourite movie of 2021, including the Snyder Cut Justice League. I'm guessing that would be like your second favourite then.
Yeah.
It was a very good year for DC. In fact, I had both DC films above all the Marvel films last year in my ranking until Spider-Man at the end.
No, yeah. I watched Spider-Man again actually yesterday. Really good movie. I just think I think it relied on nostalgia a lot. I still think it's great, don't get me wrong. But maybe I was talking to someone, if you take out the old characters, is it as good as it is? I don't know, but it's still excellent. It's still excellent. It really is.
I think for me, I compare it a lot to like The Rise of Skywalker in terms of it really plays on nostalgia, and a lot of fan service. But I think Spider-Man does it well, whereas The Rise of Skywalker.
No, yeah, that's the thing. It didn't go over the top and have loads of silly old lines that was so blatantly, and it wasn't cheesy. It didn't also honoured the old characters and didn't bring them in and kind of ruin them. And I loved that with Doctor Octopus and stuff. Don't want to spoil anything, but he's in the trailer, so yeah. No, it was amazing, and it was just so good to see. Just that some of the scenes, some of the characters were just brilliant to see.
Yeah. No, absolutely. I completely agree.
Yeah.
Next up, you should get the Rambo First Blood 4K. It's brilliant. To be fair, I've heard that the 4K transfer on those are quite good.
Yeah, I'm not big into. I watched the new Rambo movie with my dad. What was it called? The new one, Rambo Last Blood, was it?
Last Blood, I think.
I thought that was awful. Yeah, good.
Yeah, I agree.
That was not good. That was awful.
Do you know what was annoying? I watched all 4 of the originals just to get up to date for that one. I was like, do you know what? I'm going to be ready for the new Rambo because it could be the last one. So I'm going to go watch all the other 4. And 3 was a real cheese fest, but I enjoyed 1, 2, and 4. And then the new one was bad.
It was really bad. It really was.
Did you know we're getting a live action Pinocchio and Peter Pan to be released on Disney Plus? I knew the Pinocchio was being made because
I'd heard about that.
Tom Hanks has been cast in it. I'm guessing he's the guy who makes Pinocchio.
Oh, that is such a mistake in my opinion. But anyway,
do you know what? I can sort of see a live action Pinocchio as long as they just get Pinocchio himself right.
That's the thing, yeah. But I think the original will never be topped, though. I mean, it's just such a classic, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's just so good.
Yeah, no, I must admit that the original Pinocchio is probably a top 5 Disney film for me.
No, yeah, I think just what it did with the film industry as well. Just
Mm.
it's just held up so well. Obviously still it looks old, but it's just so beautiful to watch.
Yeah.
The songs are amazing. It's so emotional. It's so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a timeless classic, isn't it? You know, it
It
really is.
really is. What it's a second film, isn't it? Is it the second or third? Yeah, second film.
Yeah.
Disney's second. Bloody
Yeah,
old
it
film
is.
now.
Yeah, it is.
Did you know all 4K discs are region free? I actually didn't know that. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not really good with the technical side.
No, neither am I.
It's like I can pick up like a 4K now from like a Blu-ray. Like I can tell the upgrade if like I've watched, like for example, like I watched Infinity War loads of times when I bought it on Blu-ray. And now it's on Disney Plus streaming in 4K. I can tell the upgrade, but I can't get too technical with things.
That's the thing, yeah. To me, I always say to people with 4K, I think there's a few movies like Blade Runner 2049. I can tell the difference, but there's some films to me that just like, do you need a 4K of that? I mean, with maybe as well with the Pixar ones, it's nice with the 4Ks, but to me, with some movies, you just don't really need the 4K. But I understand it's nice having them, but they are more expensive. You know, they hold their value much more. I find that they still, you know, films from last year is still like 15 quid, 20, like 10 quid if you want to buy them, but the Blu-ray is like £4 on eBay. So yeah, but no, I understand why wanting to get 4Ks though.
I think that the films which I struggle with on 4K a bit, even though I have got some, because I'll say older films, because I do have some older films in 4K, like It's a Wonderful Life. You know, that's a very old.
Yeah, that's a 4K I actually do want to get. Yeah,
I don't think it's the picture necessarily that's a huge upgrade, because you know they're such old movies. I think it's more the sound that you'll get in the upgrade.
Yeah, definitely. I think it is nice having the 4K in your collection as well. I think it's just a nice thing. Especially if you love a film, it's nice to get the best version of it, isn't it?
Yeah, and I think as well, I've noticed a trend that 4K 9 times out of 10 seems to get the nicest artwork as well on the case.
Oh yeah, I think even with the It's a Wonderful Life, the 4K slipcover is like absolutely gorgeous. It's like shiny and
really good.
Lovely.
You do get the occasional bad one though. Did you see the cover art for the Suicide Squad 4K?
What, the new one or the old one?
Yeah, the new one.
Oh, the new one. Yeah, I think I remember seeing an image of it and it was not good.
Oh god, that made me think. Have you seen the artwork for Ghostbusters Afterlife?
No, yeah, I saw that on the group. Oh yeah, that is not. Yeah,
diabolical
cover. It is bad. I don't know how that could have got through everyone. They'd be like, "This is okay." It's just it's like a year 9 made it. It's not good.
There's like 3 or 4 really nice posters out there. It's like put one of those on the cover.
But what I don't understand is you go on Instagram and you see all these artwork pages of like these posters of the movies, and they're all stunning. Yeah. And some of the artwork for these movies is just so basic and so boring. I understand some of them like are quite like the Joker 4K, quite simplistic, but I liked it because it was just very simple. Yeah. But some of them are just almost lazy and just boring and, you know, and don't reflect the movie at all. Yeah, it is frustrating.
It's a shame, it really is, but oh well. Last night in Soho, Ghostbusters and Dune are all out on the 31st. Are you picking all of them up? I'm picking 2 of them up.
Same with me. Yeah, I'm picking up Last Night in Soho and Dune. They're
the 2 I'm picking up.
Yeah, I think Ghostbusters down the line. I'll probably get Ghostbusters.
I put Last Night in Soho as my favourite film of the year. Dune was my number 10, and Ghostbusters was 11. So I kind of liked them all a real lot, but I just don't like. I hate the artwork for Ghostbusters for a start. I'm hoping they do a 3-film 4K pack for Ghostbusters. You know, the original.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Don't need the 2016.
Ignore that one. yeah.
But there's a Blu-ray package coming out with all 3 in. I'm just hoping that they do a 4K set. I know there's that huge set that's coming out, but I'm not paying £150 for it.
No, yeah. Well, I'll definitely be getting Dune. Because I want to watch that one with my brother as well, because he wanted to watch it in cinema. Yeah. See, that's one you probably want to get the 4K for. I think with Dune. You know, maybe Last Night in Soho, I'll probably just get the Blu-ray of that, to be honest with you. I've not seen Last Night in Soho, which is a real. I was going to see it the night to work overtime, so I couldn't go and see it. But I've seen Dune. Dune was. Oh, I adored Dune. I absolutely adored it. It's probably in top 5 of last year for me. It was brilliant.
Yeah. Funny enough, I was working where they filmed Last Night in Soho today.
Really? Wow.
Yeah, they filmed it at Soho Square, like all the outside things, and I've got a building site there, so
that is awesome.
I was working on that today. So
yeah, well, it's an awesome area, so I like it.
Yeah, and I'm just going to skip down to the comments because my friend Luke's just popped up, who actually got me my my on-air sign.
Yeah, I was going to say that is awesome. That is really cool.
He got me that for my birthday. Gave it to me 2 months after my birthday. And also, talking about Soho Square, he also threw up there once in front of me. So that was lovely.
Okay, that's a cool memory. I
think
your background is nothing on my stunning background, though, is it? I mean, you know,
well, it's throwing my lighting off a bit, but it was a birthday present, so I want to have it up. If I go like that,
yeah, no, it's lovely. It's really, really nice. Yeah.
Right, where did I get to in the comments? That's the only problem when you skip down. You completely lose where you were in the comments. Right, here we are. What's the topic of the next Off to the Movies? I've got no idea because there isn't really anything out this week. Like, normally me and Ryan will find something that's, you know, like a big movie or something to talk about, but there's literally nothing this week. So we're probably going to have to pick a random topic.
Okay. Are you a Peaky Blinders fan, by the way? Are you into?
Oh, I love Peaky Blinders.
Well, I've actually I've started it because it's one of those series. I've just started it last week. I've already watched the first series and a half of the second, and I can't wait for the next season, the final season. Now it is so good though. I can't believe I've not watched it. It's a crime.
Yeah. Oh, mate, it's such a good show. I'm looking forward to the movie as well. I can't believe we're going to see a movie on the big screen. I'm buzzing for that.
Yeah. It is going to be awesome. It's going to be awesome.
Speaking of shows, favorite children's show from your childhood?
Again, I was talking about this the other day as well with some people because it's sort of a question that always comes up. What's yours? You can go first on this one, and I'll.
Ooh, well, I mean, the ones that I don't know if this counts because I would say like Doctor Who, but I still watch Doctor Who. Unfortunately, I know it's terrible.
I think more maybe shows that you probably wouldn't watch after you're like 10 or 15. I don't know. That sort of thing.
I would say Thunderbirds, the original.
Oh yeah, the original puppets. Yeah.
And in fact, I bought out a Blu-ray box set, and I bought it about a year ago. I'll admit, I was a little bit drunk when I bought it. I was on Amazon, and I was like, "Oh my god, my childhood show!" Bye.
Yeah.
So I do actually own it.
That's something I do want to get. The Ghostbusters. But I think you watch them now, and the villains are probably the funniest thing ever, aren't they? I mean, I'm not going to say it. I don't want to get cancelled, but it is hilarious.
Do you know what though? I watched a couple episodes out of it when I got my Blu-ray set, and you know, it is what it is. It's puppet show.
But I think I would still, if someone said, "Do you want to watch an episode of Thunderbirds now?" I'd still happily say yes. I think some of the episodes are brilliant. I think my favourite one when I was a kid was the one with the big plane. I don't know what they are all called. Yeah, but it's like this test plane that's really fast, and it was brilliant. I loved it.
One of the ones I watched actually, I think one of my favourites was they were on a cliff or something. They were trying to stop this thing, and it was constantly on the edge of a cliff, like it was about to fall over.
It's a classic. They're always trying to stop something, aren't they? Stop the train from hitting the end of the track and that sort of thing. But
I can't remember what the villain was called, but the bald guy.
Yeah, he was a funny guy, and the big eyebrows as well.
Yeah.
But mine, I'm gonna do two. I'm gonna do like one when I was like really little, and then one when I was kind of in like primary school.
Yeah.
When I was really little, it was In the Night Garden. That was my go-to show. That was a classic show. Yeah, I loved it. My brother hated it because he found it really creepy, but I loved it. And then when I was in like primary school, up to like year 6, probably, it was Arthur. Was my favourite. I loved Arthur.
What was Arthur? I'm trying to think.
You don't know Arthur?
I don't know if I do.
Oh my gosh, Arthur! That is a classic. That is a classic.
I don't even have my phone on me to search it up, so
it is. I think if you see it, you'll know, or you've at least seen the soundtrack to it. It's quite. It's really good though. It's really good. It was on CBC when I was a kid.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's really good.
I'll have to look it up afterwards. I'm sure I probably would have seen it when I was
No,
young.
yeah, probably, yeah.
Do you like Sooty? I don't know what that is.
I was going to say, I was right if you knew and I didn't know, but I have no clue what
No.
Sushi is.
I mean, I trust Playtendo, guys, that this is like a normal thing that he's asked, not something weird.
No, okay.
Because he's a lovely guy. But
No,
no, I'm
yeah.
not
No,
sure,
no, I
mate.
don't know what that is. No, maybe it's a game or something. I don't know.
Maybe, yeah. Well, he's still here in the comments, so maybe he'll let us know.
Yeah.
Sophie lives in Colchester.
Fair enough.
Do you know, Colchester has a great zoo. I know that much. That's about
No,
all
it
I know
does.
about
Yeah,
Colchester.
it's got a decent HMV as well. Pretty. Yeah.
Oh,
Really
really?
nice. Yeah, I was there looking at the uni with some of my mates, and the HMV was good. There's a CX as well. But yeah, it's got everything I need for Blu-rays anyway. I'm covered there.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, hey, me and my mates we do like we used to do before COVID like a yearly trip down there, so we need to get back down there.
Yeah.
What is your favorite premium collection title? I can't remember, Matt. Do you have any premiums at home?
Oh yeah. I was the one who got you into them. I think I was the one who tempted you buying them. Yeah.
I thought you had a few, but I wanted to double check
Yeah,
in case it threw you under the bus and you didn't have any.
No. I remember when you first bought them. I was chatting with you, and I was saying, "Oh, there's a sale on now."
Yeah.
And almost the next week, you had like 20, and I felt bad because I drained your wallet of all that.
Oh
all that
no,
money.
mate! Do you know what it was? It was lockdown, so I weren't going out spending any money.
Yeah, that's the thing. Yeah.
HMV put this mad sale on where it was like 15, and I was like, just take my money. Take it.
They are so lovely, but I don't know. My favorite in terms of like the actual package or the movie, but Casablanca's my favorite one for the package.
Yes.
It's the only one I have where it's like thicker and it's got like a big book in it, which is lovely.
Yeah.
But they're all lovely. I think it's the Thin Red Line. Well, no, one of Terrence Malick's I've got. I don't have my collection with me here. No, I don't think it's the Thin Red Line. I don't know which one it is. It's one of Terrence Malick's though.
I'm not sure. I don't know if I have that one.
I don't. It's a Terrence Malick movie. I can't remember which one it is.
I've only got a couple Terrence Malick Criterions. I don't have any of his premium films.
I need to look at that. But no, there's loads of them. I think I've got the Grand Prix one.
Oh yeah, that's quite good. That's quite good.
Yeah, it's quite a good movie. But I love the Shining one. But I do want to upgrade to the 4K of that. But no, there's loads. They are so nice, and the spines together just look.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and they're not that expensive. I think for what you get, they're pretty for cheap. If they're £7.50, I think that's quite reasonable.
Yeah, for the packaging as well. I mean, for me, I'll always say my favourites are the Stanley Kubrick films in there. 2001, Full Metal Jacket. But a personal favourite of mine, which I always mention, Little Shop of Horrors.
Yeah, nice, lovely one.
I mean, people know me. They know I love a bit of cheesy.
Yeah.
90s.
No, you can't beat it. You can't beat it, can you?
Did you know that today is Mr. Exhale Bad Guy, aka Darth Vader, James L. Jones' birthday.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Do you question? I got asked this the other day, and I was a bit hesitant how to answer. I got asked, do you think James L. Jones will be doing Vader's voice in Obi-Wan when it isn't Hayden Christensen?
Well, I think now, with all the technology, he probably doesn't need to. No. Because we could easily generate voice now.
Yeah.
But it would be a lot of money for Disney to get him back. But obviously, it'd be great to have him back. Do I think he will come back for it? I'm going to say no, but I could see it happening. But I think being 91, would he want to do it still? He's probably done his fair share of movies now. He's a legend, by the way. But, you know, would he want to do it? I don't know. I don't even know if he likes the Disney stuff. So, but if they pay him enough, he may, because I know that they are probably willing to hand out a bit of money to him.
Maybe. I mean, he has done what? He done Rebels and Rogue One. Did he voice Vader in Fallen Order? Do you know?
I don't think so. I remember reading something about it, but I know obviously he did Rogue One and stuff, but he was brilliant in Rogue One. You know, maybe he will come back. I don't know. I thought the voicing in Rogue One was really good. It wasn't the same as the old movies in Rogue One, but it was amazing. when he was talking to Krennic and stuff.
Oh
I
yeah,
love that.
definitely.
Yeah.
I like that he had a bit of humor in him.
yeah. No, but I mean that series when that comes out. I mean, I don't really know what your thoughts are on Book of Boba Fett. I mean,
I thought the first episode was really good. I thought episode 2 was brilliant. Episode 3, I was enjoying it, and then the chase at the end, I thought was terrible.
I think that's the same as me. I think episode 1 set it up brilliantly, some great scenes. Episode 2, I thought was spectacular. I think it was even probably the reviews didn't reflect to me at all how good it was. Episode 3, I thought was okay, and when that whole biker gang thing came in, I was like, "Oh, this doesn't feel right."
No.
And I thought, what's his name? The Wookiee. What's his name again?
Black Cranston.
Yeah, I thought I was looking forward to seeing a big fight with him, and it was just a bit of a letdown to me.
Yeah, I wanted to see him and Boba have a proper fight, not Boba ripped out his BAFTA tank and thrown around.
Well, I think I was looking at some stuff online, and what it was saying was if he actually, when he was holding Boba Fett, he would have broke his back in literally a millisecond. So it just didn't. I don't think it conveyed how strong he actually is. But again, it's one episode, and I'm hoping that biker gang maybe go. But I just did not think they fit into it at all. They just weren't. They didn't say Tatooine to me at all, or they just didn't. It didn't fit in with the story to me.
Yeah.
And the chase scene was, that was not
horrible.
great. Yeah.
No. What I'm going to do is I'm going to skip around with some of the comments here a bit as well. So if I just want to say to people who are watching, if I skip your comments, I apologize. It's just because I'm still at like 7:41 on the comments, and I want to make sure that I'm keeping up with some of the comments that are coming in. So I'm going to pick and choose a bit here. But what is your favorite Christopher Lee movie? I mean, is it cheating? It's cheating to say Revenge of the Sith, right? Because he's in it for 10 seconds.
Yeah, well, that's what I'd say.
I really liked, actually. It's an old film. I think it's 1959. I could be wrong. The Hound of Baskerville. I thought was.
I'm not gonna lie. I've not seen many of his movies. It's probably a bad thing, but I haven't watched enough old movies, so I'm probably not going to say anything because I don't really have a great input on it.
I mean, I haven't seen any of the Dracula films. In fact, today I searched up because I thought I should have seen them. I searched up Dracula box set, but there isn't one.
Yeah. I was going to say the Dracula movies. I've not seen them, but I've heard they're brilliant. He was in one of the Bonds. Was it Doctor No? Was it? Oh no, was it? Oh, which one was it?
Oh yeah, no, he was in one. Was it the Golden Gun? Golden Gun?
Oh, the Man with the Golden Gun. I remember that was good fun as a kid. So I'm just going to say that. But again, that is definitely not his best movie.
We've forgotten something. We have forgotten something. Lord of the Rings.
Oh, oh my God. Okay, that is bad for me.
Yeah.
All
of a sudden, my mind, like,
that always happens. Whenever someone mentions an actor, it's like whenever someone mentions, like, a big actor, I always forget the film I've seen of them that I love. And I don't know why I do it. It's just under the spotlight. You just kind of your brain kind of goes blank. Lord of the Rings. Then I'm probably going to say.
I've seen as well, like Playteno guys mentioned Gremlins 2. I always forget he was in Gremlins 2 as well.
Yeah, I've only seen the first one, and I wasn't a big fan. So.
Oh, really?
I
like 2 Gremlins.
I wasn't. I've never been into Gremlins really. My cousin's a huge fan of it, but I've never really got into it.
My aunt was big on Gremlins. She bought me like the DVD when I was younger as a kid, and it used to terrify me. But
it is scary, to all fairness.
Yeah. Do you have a favorite Batman? 4 film series. So favorite Batman film out of the 4 film series with the Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, and George Clooney. Have you seen all 4 of them? Yeah,
I've seen George Clooney. I've seen all of them. I'd say just the first Michael Keaton Batman, probably.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, is it Batman Returns? Is Val Kilmer, isn't it?
I think Returns is the Penguin.
No, that's
one.
the second. That's the second Keaton one.
Yeah.
Batman and Robin's Clooney, and then what's the Val Kilmer Batman Beyond or something? I think something like that. But I've never really got into those 2. I love the Keaton ones. I think definitely just the first Keaton one, just the Batman, is just a classic. Yeah. Just a classic movie, isn't it?
Funny enough, the second one was on telly the other day, and I don't know, man. I like the first time I watched it, I liked it, but I was struggling with it on telly the other day.
Yeah,
I think for me, the only one out of the original four I'd go back to is the first one.
But it just laid a stepping stones for so much that movie as well, didn't it? In terms of like the darker superhero movies.
Yeah. And now he's coming back in The Flash and many more movies after that, apparently. Thoughts on Cobra Kai? Have you seen Cobra Kai, Matt?
I've not seen it. I've seen the old Karate Kid movies, and I've seen the new reboot, but I've not seen Cobra Kai. But again, it's things like Peaky Blinders. I'm just trying to. I'm actually watching less movies, trying to catch one series now.
Yeah.
Because there's some series I've got a plan. I'm going to watch.
Yeah.
Peaky Blinders. Then I'm going to go with The Sopranos. And then I'm probably maybe start Cobra Kai. There's so much coming out with Boba Fett.
Yeah.
Then I'm watching The New Apprentice just because some people at work are watching it and it's nice, having a series that you can chat about. It's trash, but I mean it's good fun.
Yeah. To be fair, I always watch The Apprentice. I just haven't watched it for like the last 2 years. But
this is the first one I've watched in a while, but it's funny. It's really good fun. I just enjoy.
Yeah,
but
I mean, I started because I just finished up watching the third Karate Kid film last week, and so I was like, right, Cobra Kai time. And I've got to say, I've done 2.5 seasons of Cobra Kai in like a week. I'm addicted to it.
Wow.
It's really good.
Wow. That is good.
I mean, it's nothing mind-blowing, like in terms of quality TV making.
Yeah.
It's just really good fun.
No, yeah, definitely.
Lanko's here. Hello, mate. Another one who always pops by. Where are we at? I absolutely hate that awful 2016 Ghostbusters.
I think most of us do, to be honest with you. It's just not good, is it?
You know what? I avoided it at the cinemas. I avoided it for ages, and I found it in Poundland, and I was like, you know what? This is it. I'm gonna buy it, and I'm gonna watch it.
Yeah.
And I thought it was bloody awful. I feel like I wasted my £2 on that.
Yeah, no. The only reason I bought it, I bought the steelbook of it. The only reason I bought it was because I was in America. I was in Best Buy, and they had these two gorgeous pop art steelbooks of the original and the 2016 one. And I was like, they just look so nice together. Yeah. I didn't buy it for the film. I kind of just bought it just because I was in America. Wanted to buy a few nice steel books. It's Best Buy exclusive, so I was like, I'm gonna pull the trigger. But no, I've not even opened it yet. I don't really want to watch it. I love the first one. I think the second one's good fun. But I just think it's. I watched about say 3/4 of it, and I just honestly turned it off. I said I was going to finish it. I never did. Don't really care, to be honest with you.
Did you get to see Afterlife in cinema, or have you not had
the
chance?
No, I've not seen Afterlife. I wasn't in a big rush to see it, to be honest with you. I will watch it probably this year on Sky or something, but I wasn't hyped for it. I've never been a huge Ghostbusters fan, to be honest with you. So
do you know what? I'm the same. I love the original, but I've never I wasn't hyped. I was like, I'm looking forward to Ghostbusters, but
I've just never had an attachment to it or anything. I've never, not like Star Wars. I don't really, love the characters or anything.
I think the way I look at it is it's one really epic movie, whereas something like Star Wars, you have 3.
Yeah, that's the thing. It kind of when it was epic,
But I will say this: Afterlife was actually really bloody great. I thought.
I'll check it out then. I'll check it out. It's probably just good, really, really good fun. Turn your mind off for 2 hours.
Yeah, I mean, I put it as my 11th favorite film last year. I really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I look forward to it.
I finished reading Dune. Messiah. I don't think they can make a good film on it. Merge with the third book. Yeah, see, this is the thing. I've heard a few people say this about the Dune books. That once you get past those first 2 books, because obviously that's what they're doing with the movies. I think.
Yeah.
And it's that they've said that from there on, it just becomes. The books are so complicated that they feel like they'd really struggle to do it in film. Maybe TV they might be able to do it, like Game of Thrones, but.
Yeah, I think maybe they could just change it a bit. I think Denis Villeneuve, I don't know if he's doing all of them.
Well, I'm going to have a guess here and say they're only going to get one more film out, because the other one, I don't think the first one quite made its budget back. I think they've just given him the second one because they want him to finish his story.
I think it was brilliant, but again, if you're a young person, would you want to go and watch that movie? I don't know,
Yeah.
because it wasn't a slog to get through, but
Mm.
you can't turn off during it because there's so much to take in. Because all it is just building for the next movie,
Yeah.
and not much actually happened. But I loved it.
Mm-hmm.
But no, I can understand if someone thinks it was kind of uneventful and meaningless.
Yeah.
But I personally loved it. I was a big fan.
Yeah, no, same here. I really enjoyed it as well. In fact, I think I went into it with such high expectations. I think that's the reason
Same
why I
as
didn't.
me. Same as me. Yeah.
I loved it, but I didn't love it as much as I wanted to. That's why
Yeah.
I'm really looking forward to watching it at home because I now
Yeah.
know
Definitely.
sort of where my expectations
Yeah.
should be, and I think I'll like it a lot more.
Well, the reviews were like literally 5 stars everywhere. So I was thinking, yeah, this is going to be one of my maybe my favorite film of all time.
Yeah.
It's not, but I still think it's really, really good. But no, it's just not.
Yeah.
It wasn't as good as maybe some people made it out to be, but I still thought it was
No.
incredibly. It was also one of the best looking films I've seen in a
Oh
very
yeah,
long time.
I'd say it was the best looking film I saw last year, but was it Last Night in Soho Spencer level for me? Not quite.
Yeah, I understand that. Yeah.
Sainsbury's and Tesco's have stopped selling media. Seems like it's only CEX and HMV left. Yeah, do you know what, this is weird because like obviously I like I say I was working Soho today. I was on Oxford Street a lot today, and I was talking to my colleague at work, and I said it's funny because the big HMV's reopening on Oxford Street, isn't it? So is
Yeah.
physical media doing terrible at the minute? Because why would they open that up?
Yeah. I don't know. I think the reason it's because people don't go to Sainsbury's to buy movies. And I think it kind of makes sense because whenever I went to my local Sainsbury's, the same stuff was there for so long, and I just don't think they were moving it. So obviously, from a business point of view, it makes sense. But I think with HMV, I think personally HMV now, it's not perfect. I think it can improve, but I still love it.
Yeah.
And I still think it's important we support it because
Mm-hmm.
without it, I would hate to almost buying online. I just wouldn't enjoy that as much.
No.
But no, I think there's always going to be a crowd of people who want physical media. But I think it's now going to go more and more like vinyl. It's something that's great, but it's going to be expensive, and it's not going to be logically, it's not logically going to make sense. But
No.
because obviously streaming, you can stream whatever you want pretty cheap. But I
Yeah.
think just owning this stuff for me is just. It's probably a bit old fashioned now, but I just love owning stuff, and I don't like having everything online because it can be taken from you.
Yeah, I think it's like a personality trait to show off like the things you love.
Yeah.
And stuff. I think it's cool to physically own stuff.
Definitely, yeah.
I'm kind of annoyed they're bringing back the Sea Devils in Doctor Who as they're one of my favorite monsters, and I'm worried that Shitnell will mess them up. Yeah. I don't. Are you up to date with Doctor Who, Matt?
No, I actually am. So I watched the last season. I thought the Weeping Angels episode was spectacular. I was a huge fan of that one. I thought that was. I mean, honestly, my standards for Doctor Who have fallen, but I was surprised. I was like, this is actually really good. But again, that series was just classic. New Doctor Who had two, I think, episodes. Was it episode 1 and episode 3? Were brilliant. And then you just have the others, which just like I don't care about any of this stuff. Like the stuff in the desert with the girl, and I just did not care when she was saying all these weird lines about dying and being the last survivor. And I was like, I don't care. Like, no offense, I don't care about you. It sounds horrible, but no. And I honestly, I tried the New Year's special, and I just got really bored, and I kind of turned it off after 30 minutes. I just didn't rate it very highly. But I have seen that those guys are coming back, and again, I love Doctor Who, so I'll give it a go. But it's just a bit depressing, really. I just don't look forward to it. I watch it because I kind of don't have to watch it, but just because I kind of feel like I need to. But I'm not hyped for an episode anymore, really. I kind of just watch it just because it's Doctor Who.
Yeah, no, I completely agree, and I can see why Rogue Movies is worried because, like, for me, I know it's a basic pick. It's the most generic pick you can have for Doctor Who. My favorite villains are the Daleks, and Chibnall has ruined them 3 times now.
Yeah.
But
I think the worst one was the last New Year's special. The last New Year's special, I thought was just. My brother loved it, and I was like, "What is this crap?" I mean, the Daleks in that were just like,
Yeah,
It was so bad. It was so bad. I think the Daleks have just been rinsed, haven't they? It's just not enough creativity.
Really not hard to get the Daleks right, but somehow Chibnall has failed 3 times.
Yeah. No.
I ordered the Game of Thrones season 1 through 7 Blu-ray set for £32. I've never seen the series before. Funny enough, I saw this on Amazon today. The set, and I thought, wow, that is cheap. But you'll like it. Game of Thrones is really great till you get to the last season.
Yeah, that's the common. I've not watched it for that reason. I don't want to spend 7 seasons and get to the last season and be like, that was not worth it.
So disappointing. I've been watching since series 3, so I've actually been with Game of Thrones for many years, just thinking about how this show can end, and Jesus. I messed it up. Do you both like the Harry Potter movies? And have you seen the Harry Potter reunion?
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. I mean, I grew up with Harry Potter. It's one of those things I remember going to see. I think the first one I saw in cinema was Half-Blood Prince, and then I saw the 2 Deathly Hallows. But yeah, I grew up with Harry Potter. I had Philosopher's Stone and Chamber of Secrets on VHS because I'm that old. And yeah, I watched the reunion last week, and I thought it was really good.
With Harry Potter, for me, I just think, again, I've never been attached to movies and to the characters, but I've always thought the movies are really good, and I enjoyed the first Fantastic Beasts movie. How many are there? Is there 2 or 3 now? There's 2.
The third one its trailer dropped a couple weeks ago. So,
and then I think the second one I wasn't a fan of.
Oh no, it's crap.
But, I saw clips of the reunion. I've not seen it, but I know it looked like it was fine. Yeah, didn't do anything crazy, but I thought it was just solid. Looks pretty solid.
Yeah, no, I think Harry Potter. It's a really fun. It reminds me of Star Wars in a lot of ways. It's like there's a core lore to it. It's like there's certain things characters can do. There's certain things characters can't, and it becomes closest to Star Wars for me in terms of a world that you could just get lost in.
I think it is incredibly consistent as well. I mean, I'm kind of jealous of it being a huge Star Wars fan. The consistency in the Harry Potter movies is just there's not a bad one in there. I don't think. It is amazing.
It's a bit of a shame with Star Wars because Star Wars does keep to that escapism and that lore until you get to the last movie.
yeah, that's the thing. It's a shame, but anyway, Disney have done a lot of good as well, so I'm not gonna turn a blind eye to that too much of it.
Yeah. Hi guys, do you think these collectors 4K sets are getting a bit expensive for what you get? Because I know I've seen a few people in the groups talking about this Ghostbusters one, which is ridiculous. What, £150 for a cardboard box with? I think you get the 4. I think you do get the 4 Ghostbusters films in there. I don't know why you'd want the 2016 one.
Yeah, I think they are. I think Steve Max hit the nail on the head. I think a lot of it's kind of taking the mick. I mean, these box sets when you get stuff that no one even wants.
No.
You're kind of only getting it just because it's in the box.
Yeah. I mean, I don't know if you've seen, they've put the Godfather films up.
Oh, no. That one.
But I was like, right, 3 films, 4K. I was thinking, I know they're doing a box set version, but for the standard 4K set, I'm thinking in my head, £50. 3
That's
films.
Reasonable, yeah.
Yeah. £80 they're asking. It's like, are you kidding me?
No, it's ridiculous.
Some of them are nice. I mean, I would show it, but it's sort of holding my sign in place. But I bought the 80th anniversary set of Citizen Kane. That's £35, but that's nice. You get like a few extra, you get loads of bonus features. You get a book and stuff in there. It's a nice big box.
Yeah.
£35, I think, is reasonable for like a collector's set.
I think for me, for a 4K collector's set, it should be £25 for the 4K upon release, and then even that's expensive. But I think it should be £35, max 40 for like a nice box set with a nice few art cards, things like that. I think that's reasonable. Yeah. But I think some of them are just taking the mick. I mean, especially the Star Wars 4Ks, the steelbooks, they were £30 each. To me, that's just. I mean, especially the 4Ks weren't even good. I just bought them just they were Star Wars. But no, it's a bit. It can be a bit of a mockery at times, and I'm just not going to pay it, to be honest with you. I don't think you need some of them as well.
No, I mean with Star Wars, like even when they bought the 4Ks out for like £25 each, and they got those really nice matching slips where they've all got the black borders and stuff. I was like, I can't pay £25 each for that. That's ridiculous. So I waited till they went on like I think it was 2 for 24. I got them in.
That's good. That's really good value.
Yeah, but it's like I just couldn't justify spending so much money on films. I mean, they are my favorite films, but it was just like I've seen them 100 times. They're on Disney Plus in 4K. It's like, do I really need to be spending loads of money on them?
No, I agree. I agree definitely.
Day Tripper is here. Just jumped on for a second to say hi from America. Hello, mate.
Hello.
What's your favorite rom-com? I can't lie, I'm a bit of a sucker for rom-coms. I normally end up going through rom-coms on Netflix. Like last week, I watched Notting Hill for the first time, which was really good. But I'd say my favorite, if it counts. I don't know if I have it. It might be on lend to one of my family members. In fact, I do have it. About Time.
Yeah.
If it counts.
Favorite rom-com? I honestly don't know. I mean, I'm not a sucker for them. What's that one called? What's the Christmas one? Oh my gosh, my mind goes blank. Pardon?
Love Actually?
Yeah, probably. I watched that at Christmas. I love is it The Holiday as well? Is that a rom-com? Is that classified as a rom-com?
Oh yeah. The Holiday, yeah.
I don't know. That's probably up there, but I do love the Christmas ones. But apart from that, I'm just not a rom-com guy.
No.
I'm not really into them. If someone puts me in front of one, I'll be like, yeah, I'll watch it, but I'm not going to buy one physical. I mean, if you look at my collection, I don't think I own one. I maybe own Love Actually, and that's it.
I tend to prefer older rom-coms, normally from the 90s and early 2000s. I think some of the best ones come out. The ones that come out today are never as good.
No, I mean, no, they're not.
Yeah.
A lot of Netflix ones now, aren't they? And they all seem to be like pretty bad.
Yeah. I watched Titane the other week. It was an experience, but I really enjoyed it. Did you check out Titane?
No, I did not. Did you?
I did. And you know what? Loads of people were raving about it, saying it was their film of the year. And it was really good, but it's just one of those films that I'm not too bad with violence in movies, obviously. Like I watch a lot of movies, but it was like there were some scenes that were just really hard to get through. Like
that's what I've heard. Yeah.
It just got a bit much at times for me, that one. But it was a very good movie still. I think this one's definitely aimed at me. Are you picking up the Beatles Get Back when it comes out physical media next month? Yes. And I'll also be doing an unboxing here on my channel because I know that a lot of my followers from my old YouTube channel still come over here. And I think, a lot of people miss me talking about the Beatles and stuff. So I will probably do an unboxing.
Nice.
I find it funny that Tim Burton was fired from the Batman because he made Batman too dark. Yeah, I actually didn't know he was fired.
I didn't know that either.
No, I assumed he just walked away.
Yeah,
but, Warner Brothers are probably kicking themselves over that as well because, funny enough,
definitely.
that went downhill.
Yeah. It was, the Val Kilmer was Batman Forever. I'm just thinking now. It was Batman Forever.
Yeah, it was. Yeah,
someone corrected us.
Jenna corrected us in the comments.
Batman Forever. Yeah, Batman Forever.
What was Beyond? Was that a TV show?
I was thinking it can't be Batman Beyond because that must be a TV show or something like that.
I think it's one of the animated shows, isn't it? I think it's the one that classic Batman animated series.
You can't beat the classic.
No, I actually bought this in CEX on the cheap.
Lovely. Yeah, that is. I've seen that before.
It's from CEX because you can see where the bloody sticker was.
Those stickers are a nightmare.
Yeah. But and to be honest, I still haven't watched it all, but what I have seen in that set is really good.
Yeah, definitely. Have you seen Titans, the series?
No, I haven't.
That's a DC series that I rate quite highly. I'm getting into the third season, but no, it's really good. I'd recommend maybe checking it out.
I do want to check that out. And is it Doom Patrol, the other one?
Doom Patrol's I think the spin-off of Titans. Yeah. I've not seen Doom Patrol yet, but I've heard that's good as well. Yeah.
Have you watched any of Peacemaker yet?
No. Where is it? How can you? Is it on Sky? Is it?
Well, there is absolutely no way to watch it in the UK. So.
Oh, that's what I was thinking. I was looking online. There was nothing was thinking it must be, I don't know. So, but there was no way to watch Doom Patrol here either,
I
apart
thought it
from
was
the
on
Blu-ray.
Netflix. Oh, fair enough.
But when it
Because
came out, it wasn't. I was
oh,
surprised.
see, I will always say this to people, like, if it's on a streaming service, I'll watch it. If not, and it's on physical, I'll buy physical. But with Peacemaker, there's absolutely no way to watch it. So I don't mind admitting I have to
Yeah,
do the naughty way to watch it, because there's no
no.
way I can possibly watch
Yeah,
it.
no. Yeah, it is weird, but I will watch that when I can because I
Yeah,
like this character in the new Suicide Squad. I thought it was interesting,
yeah. And
and
the
John
first
Cena was
3
good as well.
episodes were really good as well, I'll say that. Have you watched It's a Sin? I haven't.
I haven't either.
No.
No.
Well, I know that the main guy from that is, because it's a Russell T Davies show. The main guy in that is who everyone thinks will be the next Doctor. So
I think could have read about that.
yeah.
But yeah, it's still a mystery. I don't know who it is. I'm just hoping they make a good choice. Yeah.
Thoughts on a Jaws remake or reboot?
No. Oh, that's just my simple. I just don't think. I think the shark movies have now probably had their. I think The Shadows was brilliant, but what more can you do?
Do you know what?
Is what I'm saying.
I didn't mind The Shallows, but the ending for me ruined it. She dodged a shark in the water.
I just don't know. I think after Jaws, there's not much you can do to top it, and I think we've had so many movies that wanted to be Jaws. We had the 47 meters down one, which is, I just don't think any of them. They're fun, but they're not things I want to buy and watch over and over again. But yeah, no, I love Jaws. I just don't think it needs a reboot really.
No, Jaws is like top 5 film ever for me. Probably, I love it.
Oh yeah, it's just an absolute classic.
Yeah, I don't need to see. Like, to be fair, I don't actually mind the second one. I think the second one's an okay film, but the third and fourth one are garbage. And it's like,
but I agree actually. I think the second one's okay. I don't hate it like others, but the third and the fourth one. I remember when I first watched that, I was just like, what is this? I mean, it's almost it's laughable, isn't it?
Yeah, I think the third one you can laugh your way through it. Like,
yeah,
entertaining bad. The fourth one is diabolical.
I mean, I don't know how they made that and could take themselves seriously. I'm just like, were they high or something? I don't know.
Yeah, oh, they must have been.
Yeah, definitely. It was awful.
Jules is here. Hello, Jules. Nice to have you here. Have you seen the new series of Afterlife with Ricky Gervais?
I've not yet seen it yet. I've seen the first 2. I've heard mixed things about the new series, actually. I've heard one person saying it was diabolical and another saying it was a return to form. So, but no, I will check it out. Yeah,
I've watched the first 2 episodes and I really liked it. So for me, Afterlife has sort of been at the same quality.
Yeah, okay, I'll check it out definitely.
Yeah, I'm just going to skip down here because Mr. Alex Pitt is here and he's very kindly donated £2. Thank you, mate. That's very kind of you. Thank you for being here. Now I've got to find where I was again. Okay. I'm just going with this comment. I've pre-ordered Dune 2021. I haven't seen it yet. Only seen the Lynch one. I've experienced Dune in the best possible way in Frank Herbert's novel. Yeah, I mean, everyone says that the book's the best, and I can believe that. It's funny because when I went to Future Ventura when was it? I think it was November I went. My friend Ryan took the book and he was reading some of it out loud to me because it was such complicated, big sentences and with words, from Dune, like planet names, character names. And it was all, I was like, I don't know how you're reading it. It's so confusing. But yeah, I mean, have you seen the David Lynch film?
I may have seen it when I was small with my dad, but I know my dad always, whenever I mention it, he's like, "Oh, that was shocking." So no, I'm probably never going to watch it. I really love New One, so I don't see the point in watching the David Lynch version.
I bought because they done a nice Arrow box set, and I was excited.
Yeah,
for the new
I saw that
right before the new one came out, so I was getting a bit hyped up. I'm like, you know what, I'm going to buy that. I'm going to watch it. And yeah, it was fucking awful.
Yeah. Are you going to keep the box set then, or are you going to?
It's a really nice set.
That's the thing. It looks like a lovely set when I've seen the pictures online. So
yeah, I don't like getting rid of my Arrows or Criterions or Premiums. And I have yet to get rid of an Arrow Criterion or Premium because I like my collections.
Yeah.
If it was a random Blu-ray on here,
be gone.
it'd be out. What's your most prized collector's item? And is there anything out there more rare and hard to come by that you trade it for? Oh, okay, that's interesting.
Wow. Trying to think. There's a lot. Would you want to go first, or?
I'd say my most prized item in my movie collection is my replica lightsaber.
Yeah, that's a lovely thing.
Count Dooku's. I don't know if you can see it.
We can see it. We can see it. Yeah.
Up there. There's the hilt. I'd probably say that, but would I trade it for anything? I'd trade it for the real one.
I'd do anything for the real one. That would be awesome.
The one that Christopher Lee held.
Yeah, that would be. Oh my
good.
gosh! Yeah, that'd be amazing. To me, it's probably my Interstellar HDZ to premium steelbook really. That's something that I bought. I've always thought, should I sell it? Should I keep it? But no, it's going to stay. And I think also my Blade from the 2049 Mondo vinyl, which is crazy. Yeah. It's shot up in value. It's about £200 now, which is. Yeah. I bought it when it was in HMV. Well, no, I got it for a present when it was in HMV, and then its price is crazy now. Yeah.
Yeah, the Mondo ones are because I've got a few Mondo soundtracks. Most of mine are Marvel ones, but I got the Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 1 soundtrack on vinyl. Mondo, and that also goes for about £200 to £300 now. Yeah,
I think I remember when I was in Birmingham, I went to the Vault, and I saw the Jaws Mondo vinyl. I was thinking, I want to get it. I didn't, and it's like tripled in value now. It's crazy. A lot of those vinyls.
The nicest Mondo one I got a double pack of Infinity War and Endgame. It's like a huge box, and there's 6 records in there.
Oh, lovely.
Beautiful. Have you played the Guardians of the Galaxy game? It's fantastic and worth playing if you're a fan of the films.
I've not seen it. I've not seen it. I've not played it, unfortunately.
I have got it. It was very kindly sent to me actually by Mr. Alex Pitt. And I'm on the last mission, so I need to finish it. I'm so nearly there with it. It is a really cool game actually. I really enjoyed it. So, and by the way, I love what they're doing with PS5 cases now. Look, they put some like really nice like background artwork in there.
That is nice. That's very nice.
I love that.
Is it good? Is it a good game? Do you rate it highly?
It's really good considering when it was coming out, the trailers didn't blow me away. I heard that you could only play as Star-Lord. And I heard it was being made by the people who'd done the Avengers game. And I didn't like the Avengers game. I was like, this isn't going to be good. And then the reviews were amazing. And I think Alex was playing it and he was really enjoying it. And he very kindly sent one to me and one to Ryan. And I just remember being like, wow, this is actually really good. Really fun.
No, yeah, definitely.
Have you ever watched The Bodyguard with Richard Madden? I haven't.
I don't believe I have.
No.
When's it from? What year? Like, do you know around?
I'm not sure. I think it's pretty recent.
The Bodyguard. I may have seen it. Is that the BBC series?
Oh yeah. I think that's.
Oh no, I know. I've seen that. No, yeah. I was thinking it was a movie. No, I've seen that. Yeah. Really, really good. I enjoyed it. Yeah.
I remember a lot of people talking about it, saying it was.
It was a big when it came out. It was huge. I remember. But no. Sorry, yeah, I have seen that. No, that is a very good series. Yeah.
I can agree. Flux was the weakest season of Doctor Who, and I can agree the Weeping Angel episode was spectacular. Yeah.
That's what I thought. I just thought, it was. I couldn't believe how. I mean, that is definitely one of my favorite Doctor Who episodes from the past few years. Probably my favorite. I loved it. I thought it was kind of like old Doctor Who again. Simple. Also not too simple, but did handled the Weeping Angels really well. I thought the dialogue was, for the most part, really good. I still thought, Yaz was a bit annoying here and there, but I thought Jodie Whittaker was good in it. I think what she had, I thought she was good. And I'm not one of those people who's going to slate her because I think it's tough for her with the writing she's got. It's really hard to play off some of those lines, especially with this series opening, when they were attached to that thing in the air.
Yeah.
Do you remember that? And I was like, what the hell?
Yeah.
And then, but what can she do with that? I mean, she can't play that seriously, so it's really tough for her. She's in all the other series, she's brilliant. She's a really good actress, but it's just the dialogue she's given is just the jokes are just so bad. I'm just like, I do feel for her, and it must be frustrating.
Yeah, no, I know what you mean. I'm the same. I do feel for her. I'll say this though, I didn't mind the second episode of this series, the one with the Centaurans.
Oh yeah, brilliant, absolutely brilliant episode.
Yeah.
I loved how they looked as well, the Centaurans. I thought they looked amazing.
Yeah. Have you seen Licorice Pizza? I haven't. This is the new Paul Thomas Anderson film, isn't it?
No. My mum and dad watched it yesterday and they loved it. I knew this was going to come up in this video, but I need to watch it. It's not on at any cinemas near here.
That's so new. I looked for it, I think, over the Christmas period, because there was like nothing on over Christmas for me.
Yeah. I'm going to have to stream it somewhere, or I don't know, but I love Paul Thomas Anderson, so I've heard nothing but good things about it, so no, I will check it out, definitely.
Yeah. Is that Loca Joe? You're Loca Joe?
You're a local Joe, yeah.
Hello, mate. And thank you for appreciation on the light. There it is.
It is brilliant.
Okay. There is a Batman series called Batman Beyond, and it has Mark Hamill's. I think they released it in Blu-ray, didn't they, recently?
I think so. Yeah.
I think that's where I remember that one from. Sweden here. Love your channel, James. Oh, thank you, mate. Thank you. It's cool to have someone from Sweden watching.
That's brilliant.
It always really catches me off guard when like someone says, "Oh, watch from America, Sweden."
Yeah, it's so cool, isn't it?
Yeah, it's crazy. It's so cool. Can't believe Indiana Jones 5 has been pushed back another year. Are you both fans of Indiana Jones films?
I love the first one. Love the third one. Second one, I think's good. Fourth one, not so good. Yeah.
I mean, I grew up with all the original three. I get why people aren't as big on the second one, but I kind of just love all of the original three. I'm a little bit biased. The fourth one, I don't think is bad. I just think it's okay. I just think the problem is you've got three. It's like the Phantom Menace. It's like you get 3 great movies, and then you wait so long for the next one. It comes out, and it's just okay.
Yeah, no, it is just okay. But I think if it was a standalone movie, I'd be like, you know what, it's all right. But I think it was, so like the first one is one of the most like such a revolutionary film. So it was just it had so much to live up to it. It's hard, it is hard making that movie.
Yeah. I watched Psycho 2 now, and it's a great sequel. It continues Norman Bates' story very well. Yeah, funny enough, people kept recommending this to me, and I picked it up in the Arrow video sale. I think it was like the only film I bought when Arrow Video had their last sale. People kept telling me to watch Psycho 2, so I bought it because I love the original, and I still need to watch it.
I've not seen the second. I've only seen the first one. I've not seen the second one.
It's weird. I always assumed that Psycho 2 was going to be bad. I just could never imagine the sequel being good. But so many people tell me it is good.
Yeah, no, maybe it is. Yeah.
I'm going to admit to this now. Will you be picking up the Flux Blu-ray? Yes, only because I've got every other season of Doctor Who. There's a little thing inside of me going, buy it.
Yeah.
It's very rare I have to buy something I don't like. It very rarely happens. Like DC sometimes will put a movie out like Wonder Woman 1984. I thought that film was garbage, but it's like I've got all the other DC. And unfortunately, that's the case with Doctor Who again. It's like I've got every other season of Doctor Who. I like to be complete on that show. So yeah,
definitely. Yeah.
Went to see new Spider-Man last night. What were your takes on it?
Yeah, we've already said, but I think we both were big fans of it. I think it was just really good, really good. Yeah, I just really enjoyed it.
Yeah, I just see. Yeah, just super entertaining.
Yeah, so entertaining.
How would you rank the Scream films? Have you seen any of the older Scream films, Matt?
I've seen the first one, but I've not seen any of the others. I wasn't a big fan. I think it's fun, but I'm not a huge horror guy.
Yeah.
But the horror spoof sort of stuff, I've never been that into. So no, I
Yeah.
can't rank them. But I enjoyed the first one, and I think I've heard the new one's quite good as well.
Yeah, I mean, I'm a big fan of these Scream films now. And I got to say, the first one's one of my favorite horrors I've ever seen now. I love the first one, so I'll go 1, then the new one, then 4, then 2, and then 3 last.
Yeah. Okay.
Where are we at? Do any of you have any controversial opinions when it comes to a movie, film series, or character?
I think there's so many. I can't really think of one off the spot. It's tough to think of one.
I mean, I've just had 2 come to mind. I've had one.
What are yours?
Well, a controversial movie opinion I have definitely is that I did not like Donnie Darko at all. And I know that's a
no. I think with it, I really appreciate it as a film. But did I enjoy it? I would probably say no. But maybe it's just me being stupid, or I don't know. But I just wasn't. I wasn't a massive fan.
I do want to give it another watch because during the first lockdown, me, my friend Ryan, and Luke would come on here and we'd watch movies together. And we were watching things like The Truman Show, About Time. Like, I'd never seen The Truman Show or About Time. We were always picking films that none of us had seen. We were doing all these fun ones and stuff. And then we started to do things like we watched Prisoners, which was incredible.
Oh, what film?
But then I sort of said, oh, let's do Donnie Darko. That's meant to be incredible. And I think because it's one, I think that's a film which you're probably better off watching by yourself. We watched it all together, and we were all just on our cameras on Zoom or whatever, a bit like, are you guys enjoying this?
Yeah, I can imagine.
But character, I've got to say, character. Speaking of my lightsaber, Count Dooku is probably in my top 5 Star Wars characters, and I know that people would be like, "What the fuck?" But it's because, again, I always say this when I talk about Dooku. Read this novel, and you will absolutely love the character.
No, I think even with, what I've not read that novel, but what I've seen of him, I love Chris Lee as him in the movies. Yeah. Love him in the Clone Wars. I think he's not in my top 5, but as a villain, he's very interesting, and he is so powerful as well. It's unbelievable.
I was going to say, like, Clone Wars does quite a bit for him as well.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
but there's a couple of my unpopular opinions there.
No, definitely. Yeah.
You got any? You want to dare share?
Oh, I don't know. I'm trying to think of them now, but it's a tough one. I think one that I'm going to say, I think Cars is one of my favorite Pixar movies. That's definitely something that not a lot of people, because I think to me as a film, it's probably not one of the best.
No,
but it's just because what it did for me when I was a kid. I mean, that film was my childhood, so I kind of can't let go of that. And it's silly because it's not the right opinion in my opinion, but I just love it. I mean,
the thing with Cars is I feel like the first one gets dragged down because the other 2 aren't very good. I think the first Cars film is decent. It's pretty good.
I even think Cars 3 is solid. I mean, I will admit Cars 2 is not good, but Cars 3 I think is a solid movie. I don't think it's that bad. I enjoyed it when I watched it. No, there's not many controversial opinions. When I have an opinion, I don't really consider it controversial. I kind of just say that's kind of my opinion.
That's it.
There are a lot. But no, that's one that springs to mind. But yeah, I could be talking for a long time about them. But it's just, I don't know. I find it hard to kind of think about them sometimes because I don't know. Yeah.
No, I must admit, I always do struggle, but I always know when it comes to controversial stuff for me, Donnie Darko always pops into my head because I know how much some people love it.
Yeah, it's a fan favourite, isn't it?
Yeah, I've had conversations with some people. I go, "Oh, I wasn't a big fan of Donnie Darko," and then it's just like, "What?"
Yeah, yeah, definitely.
And before we go any further, guys, we've got 15 minutes left. So if you got any more comments, just spam them in the comments section. Let us know. Not gonna lie, Eternals was a joke of a film. It's like a love story. I'm not sure if you've seen it, but I actually didn't mind Eternals. I rewatched.
I've not seen Eternals. I've not seen it yet. I probably should check it out though.
I thought it was okay. I watched it in cinema. I liked it. I didn't think it was brilliant, but it was good. I watched it over the weekend. My parents. I still thought it was decent. Even like my colleague at work coming to work today, because obviously it come on Disney Plus over the weekend, and even he was like, "I don't get why people hate it." I really
I understand that. Yeah.
But, favorite Michael Bay film?
I mean, I'm not a fan of his movies, but I'm going to say 13 Hours and the Secret Soldiers of Bazinga, is it? I thought that was all right. Nothing great, but yeah, that's probably the one that's springing to mind for me.
I honestly don't know what other films I've seen of his, so I'm just going to go with the first Transformers.
Yeah, fair enough. Have you seen 13 Hours? Have you seen that one?
I haven't. So
it's okay. It's okay. It's nothing.
Yeah.
It's classic Michael Bay. I mean,
yeah,
you get what you expect, really.
Yeah. Have you seen David Fincher's Netflix series Mindhunter? Just finished watching it. It's one of my favorite series now. I haven't seen that one.
I've not seen it either. No, I haven't. I probably should. I'm a David Fincher fan.
I'm still waiting on Doctor Who The Collection Series 22 to be announced. It was leaked a week ago. That's a shame. I don't know if you've paid much attention to these classic sets that have been released for Doctor Who.
No, I've seen stuff about them, but I don't personally own any of them.
Yeah, I mean, it's fun for me because it's like a new season of Doctor Who, because I've never watched classic Who other than like 2 or 3 random episodes. So every time one of these sets come out, for me, it's like a new series of Doctor Who. But season 22, it's Colin Baker. I'm not a big Colin Baker fan.
Yeah,
no. Where did we get to? I lost where I was in the comments. I'm sorry. Any thoughts on who should play the next Doctor?
I honestly don't know. With Bond, I can give a few, but with the Doctor, I just don't know. To be honest with you, I don't know who I want to play him. Him or her. I guess it is.
I'd sort of always like the unknown actors playing the Doctor.
Yeah, that's what I think as well.
Yeah, I mean, with Bond, I always will go with a big actor. Like for me, Henry Cavill is perfect in my mind. But like Doctor Who, I like having an unknown actor to come in and just sort of get lost with them, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, I agree. Same with like kind of when Daniel Craig came into Bond, he kind of made fun of almost, but then he absolutely killed it. So I'd love someone comes in, people raise questions and be like, "Who is this guy?" And then they come in and they're actually really cool. I think that'd be nice, but you know, I don't know. I don't really have any names that spring to mind. I don't know.
Yeah.
I haven't honestly given it much thought, to be honest with you, which isn't great.
No, well, I reckon it will get announced soon enough anyway.
Yeah, no, it will be soon.
Yeah. Why didn't you like House of Gucci, James? I did like House of Gucci. Let's see what it's about. I did like House. I didn't think it was great, but I did like it. Do you hate or like the Transformers films? Well, I don't think you have to hate or like. You could.
No. I think they're okay. I think they're just what you get. They're what you ask for. You're going to get loads of cars changing into machines, fighting each other. Yeah. And if you enjoy that, then you'll probably enjoy them. But if you're going for an Oscar-winning movie, you're going to be disappointed. That's the main thing.
Yeah. I like the first one. It's sort of, you know, the first 2 or the first 3 really are like my childhood or teenage years. You know, I remember them coming down. So I like 1 and 3. 2's pretty crap, but I remember watching it a lot when I was younger, so it's watchable. I think 4 is just, it's a headache, but it's watchable. 5 is garbage.
Yeah, I've not seen all of them. I've only seen the first one, and then I saw Bumblebee, which I actually enjoyed. Yeah,
Bumblebee was good, actually. It's a bit of a
yeah.
shame that it didn't do what they wanted, because there is another Transformers film in the works. I can't remember what it is, though, but it isn't like a Bumblebee 2.
That is a shame because
Mm.
I really enjoyed that one.
Yeah, I'm not sure they'd be able to get Haley Steinfeld back now, because Marvel have
No.
got her now, so...
Yeah, definitely.
And we're actually more or less up to date with the comments there. Have you seen Pose? I haven't.
I've not seen that. I've not seen that one. No, no. Who do you know what that is? Is it?
I've got no idea. If I had my
No.
phone, like, stupidly,
Yeah.
I have my phone over there, but normally I'll have a quick search.
Yeah. No, I've not seen. I've heard of Pose really.
Yeah.
But don't know. It could be good.
And Luca also said Richard Madden is his pick for Bond. Well, I mean, I could see it. I mean,
I can see it.
I know it won't happen, but I've got my mind set on like Henry Cavill for me.
I think to me, Henry Cavill won't happen because he's almost too perfect for it. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
He's almost the human epitome of Bond. In terms of he's tall, he's muscular, good looking, black hair. He's kind of just Bond. So I feel like they'll probably go for someone who's maybe not as obvious. And that worked with Daniel Craig. And I think with Pierce Brosnan, when he was picked, he was kind of like the perfect Bond, you know. But then it didn't really work for him. Not only because he wasn't great, but because his films were bad. To be honest with you, so I'm going to give him. I'm not going to slate him, but I think I would like to Idris Elba, but I don't know if it would work. But I think he's brilliant. Is he too old for Bond now? I don't know.
Yeah, maybe a bit too old now.
But I think in his prime years, I think he would have been brilliant. But honestly, I don't know. But I think that makes it exciting, not knowing. Because when they get released, I'm gonna be like, is that good? Is that bad? I don't know. I think it's gonna be really interesting.
Yeah, I think it's going to be exciting because for me, Daniel Craig has always been Bond. I sort of got interested in seeing new Bond films. Craig was already had his couple of films out, so it's going to be interesting going into a film with a completely new actor.
Yeah, definitely. I have to agree with that.
Yeah. My controversial opinion is that Aliens is one of James Cameron's weakest films. Still good, but not great. I mean, I disagree. I've got an Aliens poster.
Yeah,
I'd
have to disagree there. But that's the thing in movies, you know, people have these. Every movie fan has these not weird opinions, but opinions that would raise an eyebrow. But I think that's what makes them so good is that you know everyone has different opinions. There's one person's favorite movie is another person's least favorite movie. So.
Yeah.
Well, I have to say to Alex, I think Aliens is brilliant.
Yeah.
But no, I understand maybe not liking it.
Will you watch Avatar 2? I mean, I will, but I sort of forget this film's coming out, to be honest.
Honestly, I just, same as you are, I've forgotten they're even happening. It's just when I think about new movies I'm looking forward to, I think the one that springs to mind is the new Batman film. That's the one that I've got my eyes set on. All the Avatar ones, I enjoyed the first one. I think it's a good film, but they've been talked about for so long. It's just kind of like, I'm kind of a bit sick of it. And can they just come out already? Because it's been so long that they've been talked about.
I would almost love for something like Avatar to be as huge as people think it is, because I must admit, it'd be nice to have another epic, massive film series that isn't superheroes.
I agree.
Because Star Wars has obviously just gone to the small screen now, and it does feel like all the blockbusters are superhero comic book characters.
No, they are definitely.
It'd be nice to have something like Avatar be huge, but I just can't see it. I just can't. I just feel like the first one was big. It was the first 3D film. You know, it was a spectacle. Blah 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 blah. I just don't think that it has that anymore. So are people going to care as much?
I don't know. James Cameron can pull something out, but that's the thing. Are people going to care? I don't know. But we'll see. And I'm sure it's been worked on for so long, so it must be at least half decent.
Yeah. What are your future predictions for the DCEU? Well, I mean, if that leak that came out last week is true about what's going to happen after The Flash, then it doesn't look great. But
no. I mean, Is there a future? I don't know. And it's had such a rocky road, hasn't it? The DCU. I mean,
Yeah.
DCU. It's been, unlike Marvel, it's kind of just been so inconsistent. I mean, Marvel, the MCU has had a few movies that weren't great, but weren't awful. But the DCEU has just had. I mean, there's the first Suicide Squad.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm quite forgiving to Batman vs Superman. Man of Steel I enjoy, but Suicide Squad, the second Wonder Woman movie, the Justice League, the original. There's a lot of stinkers in there, and there's not actually many movies been made, and even the good ones like Shazam and Aquaman, I'm not going to rant about. I'm not going to rave about them. Sorry, they're good, but they're not films that I'm going to crave watching over and over.
No, it's just been a complete mess. The thing is with they just don't give themselves time to breathe. It's like, Batman v Superman didn't work out the way they wanted, and they completely buckled on Justice League. They Zack Snyder left, and then they had a load of problems with that. It's just been an absolute nightmare for them. I don't.
It has.
Don't know.
It has been a real nightmare, but
yeah,
we'll see, and it could turn around. We've had a few good ones. We've had the Suicide Squad. We had even the Harley Quinn one was half okay. So, I mean, it wasn't great. It was okay. But no, we'll see. We'll see.
Yeah. We'll do one more question then, as it's just coming up to 9, and we've still got a few here. So we'll go with this one. What film is really underrated in your opinion?
I always love this question. I think, honestly, I'm going to say, I don't know if I should say, but we've already mentioned it, but Prisoners, I think, is a film that doesn't get enough talk. I think that is just spectacular. It is so good. I think Unbreakable is another one that I don't think gets talked about enough. When people talk about superhero movies, Unbreakable isn't talked about.
Yeah.
There's so many. Have you got any others?
I mean, one for me, because I don't think it quite made its money back. The Nice Guys. Was fantastic.
Yeah, brilliant movie.
And a film which I was recommended a while back, which I have yet to talk to anyone else who's seen this, other than the person that recommended it to me, and that's the Florida Project. I thought this was an amazing movie. Willem Dafoe in this, really great film. So I'd probably go with that. But any Taika film as well before Thor, because obviously Thor's the one that made him big, and I can't lie, that's when I discovered him, and I went back and watched his other films. But like he had one called Boy, which no one talks about, and that was great.
Didn't he do one with Daniel Radcliffe, or was that not Taika Waititi? I don't know. I'm thinking of something else.
Not director. He might have written something or produced something.
I don't know if that was him then. But no.
So I think a lot of people discover what we do in the shadows now because of the TV show. But Boy is a great one, which no one talks about. Yeah,
definitely. He's so talented, Taika Waititi.
Yeah. No, he really is.
He's brilliant.
Yeah. But anyway, we'll wrap up the episode there as it is 9 o'clock. Thank you so much for coming on, mate.
Absolute pleasure. It's great being back, and I hope maybe one time again I'll come back.
Oh yeah, you're always welcome on, mate. It's been a pleasure speaking to you and catching up. And
always good. Always flows well, doesn't it? It's always loads of questions. Yeah. Just so much fun, really.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And even though you haven't made a video in ages, there is a link in the description to his channel.
Subscribe. Just get prepared. Yeah. There will be a few videos up in the future.
The videos that are on there are really good, so there's a lot of great content. So do go give him a follow, guys. And we hope he'll be back soon.
I will be. But yeah, no, definitely. Thank you again.
No. Well, thank you everyone for coming by for the first episode of Series 2. I'm guessing that's what I'm going to call it. I'm going to have to stick with it now. I've said it enough. So thank you for coming by, everyone, and I'll see you in February for another one. Right. Bye-bye, everyone.